Okay, so a piece of software you can use to make a simple website is Adobe Fireworks. We've got Adobe Fireworks CS4 here, and what you'd have to do first of all is just set up the size of the actual page that you're going to make, and most pages are roughly these kind of dimensions here. I mean, certainly play around with them when you've got it open and working, and run it within your browser and see if it fits and what have you. It's not going to be scalable or anything like that, so it's going to be the size that it is. So certainly, check out what's going on with all of that. But certainly that size there, 1024 768, should be okay. So we can click OK, and that brings up then our canvas. Now, Fireworks is primarily a drawing package, but it's got some cool little features in it which enable you to be able to actually make a simple site. So in this video here, I'm just going to show you some basics of setting up a simple layout, and then I'll make subsequent movies, training videos, whatever you want to call them, where you will better see how to do separate things, such as making your rollovers, putting buttons in, exporting the site from Fireworks, so you can link things up, hotspots, slices, so forth and so on. But in this video we're just going to have a look at how we can set it up and some of the features that you might want to use in Fireworks. So one thing you'll probably want to start off with is setting up a canvas. So you can do that by simply just choosing the colour from the canvas bit down the bottom here. You may then want to use some of your shapes, and your shape tools are over here. Click on the button and get your finger on it, and that will then bring up your options. And I'm just going to get a rounded rectangle to give me a shape on my page, like so. Now I don't want the curve to be the same all the way around, so we can use these switch points here, these little handles, to move the curves around. If I just move it like so, the whole, every corner moves. So what I need to do is just press the Alt key just before I click on the yellow, and it enables me to move just the one corner. And so I want this corner here to have a curve but no other, so I'll just bring that out there as well, and then I can give that a nicer curve there, and there I have that. Now I'm not going for any sort of super swish design here, just showing you the basics really. So you might want to put a little title in, so our text tool is here, and I can click in there, and don't worry if it's too big, you can resize it afterwards. You can move the title wherever you want it. Choose a font which looks nice. I'll choose one here called Lobster. Quite a nice font. And then you can change the colours using the colour tool. Choose whichever colour you want. Fireworks has got a colour picker in it, so if you wanted to pick a colour that you can already see on your screen, move your mouse to where that colour is, and Fireworks will pick it up, and then when you click on it, it'll make that writing go to that colour. So you've got different sections down here as well where you can do more to your actual font. So you could, for example, put a line around the outside using the line option here, so that gives you a little black line around the outside. You've also got filters which have lots of little extra little things you can do to your different assets on your page. You can put a little shadow on it, or a little glow around the outside or inside. You can do lots of little things with it. I would urge you to have a little play around and see what they can do. But I'm going to put a little shadow on that one so it stands out. Now it doesn't look too great at the moment, but bear in mind when you do zoom in, you'll see it does look a bit neater and tidier. So that will do for that. Now when you're making buttons, okay, you can do it by just getting yourself a shape and putting the shape of the button in, like so. And you can copy that for however many pages you want to have in your site. Notice you've got the lines down the side here when you move your button around, which helps you to line things up. Don't worry too much about your spacing. If you select each of these different buttons you've made, click on each one, press shift, and then click on each one so they're all selected, you can go to the modify menu and go to align and distribute heights, and that will then put the spacing in equally. You can then pop your name for your different pages in like so, and note Fireworks will pick up the style of the previous writing, so you'll have to change that, and I'll choose another font for that. Which I'll make quite a bit smaller so it fits on, and obviously a different colour. And notice how I can use the tool to drag it and get it bang in the centre, like so. Just copy that and whack it down into different places there. And there you have a simple layout.